How's it going, everyone? My name is Haffo, and today we've got a quick colour correction tutorial on CoD4 because so many of you asked for this. I did Waffling Wednesdays last week, and I've been very busy this week, and I've kind of been a bit out of sorts, so I haven't really been doing videos. But yeah, basically I did this last week, and loads of people really loved the colour correction, so I got like quite a few comments for that. I think I got about 8 or 9, and I got a few messages as well, so there was quite a lot of people who wanted this colour correction, and I don't usually get that for a colour correction. So here it is. I'll just show you what it looks like without. What I tend to do, kind of just add with my videos, is if I'm editing the whole thing in After Effects, which is what I did with Waffling Wednesdays, I basically just put the clips together, and I don't add a colour correction to the individual clips. I just put an adjustment layer over the top of all the clips, and then, you know, just that just colour corrects everything then. So as you can see, that looks pretty bad without the colour correction. As you can see, it makes a massive difference. If we go onto this map here, you can see there it is there without the colour correction, and there it is with, so the difference is pretty big. So I'm just going to show you guys how I did it. Also, if you guys don't know if you want a syncing tutorial on After Effects, I don't know, it's just an idea. If you want that, just let me know in the comments, and yeah, here we go. It's on Magic Bullet Lux, this tutorial, guys, so if you don't have that, I would definitely recommend getting that installed because it's so useful. And the download link for this colour correction will be in the description, so you can download it if you want. But I'm just going to show you how to do it in terms of like what to click. Okay, so you're going to add light flex. That's going to be in your matte at the side. You go to matte and light flex, that'll be there. And you're just going to change the boost to -5.00, exposure compensation to 0, the colour where it says R, you're just going to do 0.000. Green is going to be 0.134. Blue is going to be 1.000, so just 1 basically. The next one's going to be diffusion. That's also in the matte section of your color correction tools, and you're going to have the size is 7.93. As I put this together earlier, guys, I varied it a bit. I've used this tutorial before. I've used this color correction before, guys. I just recommend just tweaking it a bit sometimes, you know, whatever look you're looking for, you can kind of tweak it. I have done that quite a few times, just tweaked this color correction, and but this is my favorite kind of, but you can basically change it towards 8 if you want as well. I've done that before. Like, it doesn't make much difference, to be honest, at all. But yeah, as I said, diffusion, size 8%, grade 5.12, glow 100%, highlight only 60%, highlight and bias plus 1.000. Exposure compensation is going to be 0. So colour, red is going to be 1.000, green is going to be 0.414, and blue is going to be 0. Guys, I'm kind of, you can pause the video and, you know, zoom in on these if you want, or pause the video and take these down. I'm just kind of doing them quickly because otherwise it'll be a long video because there's quite a few. So, or you can just download it, as I said just before. So the vignette, or I can't even pronounce this one. I think it's vignette. I think that's how it's pronounced, but I always say vignette for some reason. I'm sorry about that. For those of you who will like you know, troll about it, but never mind. Anyway, vignette. So radius 1.0. The spread is going to be 0.495. The fall off is going to be 0.500. Strength is going to be 54%. Exposure compensation 0, and the colour RGB are all going to be set to 0. Okay, so next we're going to add some chromatic aberration, or aberration, or however it's pronounced. And you're just going to change the top one, which is red cyan, as that kind of, I think that looks nicest. So you're just going to change that to 0.410. But you can, as I said, you can change these. But that's kind of what makes this color correction in a way, that the chromatic aberration. I really like that. So yeah. The edge softness, this is controversial. People don't like it. Some people do. So, you know, you choose what you want on there. You can have it on there. You can change the size of it. That's just my personal preference. I quite like it. Anyway, so yeah, but yeah, you change that yourself. It doesn't make a difference. Well, it does make a massive difference, and some people don't like it. I like it, but as I said, yeah, you can change that if you want. The curves, right? So the RGB curve, you're just going to turn that up at the top to give it some brightness, and then at the bottom you're going to turn it down, the bottom 2 down, as you can see there, and the others you just leave the same. because you know you don't need them that much because you've got all this other stuff added. You don't really need the rest. And your lift gamma gain, you're going to add that on post as well as the curves. Sorry, I forgot to mention. The gamma space 2.20, strength 100%, exposure compensation 0. Okay, so lift, you're going to have your red as 1.184, green is 1.227, and your blue is 1.351. That'll give you kind of a bit of a bluey colour. I like that. Or you can just, as I said, you can just drag it from the white to just the colour you want, which is the blue, preferably. Gamma, it's kind of a bit of a yellowy, orangey colour, and basically you're just going to set them all to 1. And the gain, you're going to set them pretty much all to 0.783. You can change that. The red is 0.783. The green is also 0.782, and the blue is 0.733, and that gives you kind of a bit of a yellowy colour. It's kind of cool. And yeah, that's all there is to it, guys. I would recommend just downloading it. It's probably much easier than taking all that down. I'm sorry if that was like dreary and boring. But yeah, that's all there is to it. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I've got a Twitter, that'll be in the description, and I've also got my gaming channel, which you can follow by subscribing to if you want, you know. I also hit 2.5k at the weekend, which, not the weekend, I hit it yesterday, which is kind of cool. It's kind of a bit of a milestone, but I'll be much happier when I get 3k. I mean, like, I've never really considered 2.5k a milestone. Some people do, and I don't really, but yeah, that's cool. So thank you guys for watching my videos, and I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe for more, and check out my channel. There's tons of tutorials on there. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.